transition.
And
Yeah.
welcome to Dog Pound D&D, where we have working transitions, little animated dice thingies. 6 of 6 players who are currently in. One is not joined yet, but will be here next week. I'm very happy with all this work. It's been forever, month and a half, something like that, since we played last on Sunday.
Yeah, it was wow.
Yeah, I think so.
The big points to cover are that Tharax
Patty
King
is not dead.
What was that?
Patty is not dead.
Patty's not dead. Thalarak is king. Voltaire's shady. Andreas is probably looking for his exit route, and we'll find Dragonheart. Dragonheart, I'm sure, has a long roster. Is that accurate?
Yeah, but like some of them, it's like I don't. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of things I could play.
Like, you are welcome to keep your Andreas. It just sounds like this party on Andreas may not be compatible very soon.
I had the service paired AI make me a transcript, but not really, of the last episode. So it really just gave me a summary with putting a bunch of stuff that happened in session as potential actions, because it treats everything like a conference meeting.
What?
So potential action is get rid of the tower while in Rico, wherever that is.
Oh, okay.
Cast the spell magic on Edge if possible.
Edge, do you need to be magic?
I don't know what we're talking about. So.
That's not how magic works.
Oh,
Would
apparently
you like
Chat
the spell magic to be cast on you?
It's apparently ChatGPT's version of notes
Wow.
from our last session.
Okay.
And it says you needed to, the spell magic had to be cast on Edge.
Okay.
Oh yes, and Barak will try to communicate with Morden as he casts the
Yeah, that
spell.
sounds about right.
Yeah.
Good old
yeah.
Barak.
You know,
He's my
good old
favorite
Barack Magmaforge.
Yeah.
Gonna...
Barack
Didn't
Obama.
Fantastic.
guy. Loved it when he Baraked all over the place.
Yeah. So the party went on a grand Ocean's 11 heist into the basement of the Citadel of Morden. Used a lot of blood to gain entrance.
A lot of Voltaire's blood, specifically.
They weren't very concerned about that loss.
Were we, though?
No. Yeah. They
understand.
retrieved the artifact, found out that it wipes memories or slowly wipes them very quickly if you touch it, or slowly if you put it in a water source or something. They think that's real dangerous. They're going down to the Forest Guardian because they think the Forest Guardian can help. And I think that mostly gets it. They're very suspicious of Alvin. That's a good point to note. I think that covers it. So you guys go ahead and take it away at the campfire while you're on your way to the forest.
I'm hungry.
You're always hungry.
What else is new?
I don't think I want to be close to him when he is hungry.
He's always hungry.
I still do not want to be
Yes,
close to
that's
him while he
true.
is hungry. I am alive, therefore I am on the menu for him.
Yeah. No, that is true.
Mm.
You can probably.
But you
help
haven't been the
yourself,
one
but-
taunting him.
He can't eat me, so I'm fine.
That's debatable, Rix.
Oh, technically,
That's more of a challenge.
Don't eat anybody.
I don't plan on it.
Don't eat anybody here.
Yes, I got
Okay.
that implication. Do I know much about this Forest Guardian?
No.
I'm going to stay looking like myself before I got all this fun power.
I don't. Oh,
as it worries me.
I don't know. I met several of the Guardians in a long time ago, but I don't know.
I've met at least one of them.
You did?
We killed one.
Yes. We also
I-
killed one. That's true.
I don't
Yes,
like.
back when we first met, Barak.
Yeah, because that one was corrupted.
Or did it just try to kill us because we were in it? We'll go with your answer.
I'm just gonna go with it was corrupted because I don't remember.
Which was corrupted? Sorry. I could
The
probably-
first guardian that we killed, the serpent.
No, it was not corrupted. You just fell into its home and it attacked you, and then you
That's
killed
right.
it. It was really actually. I mean, it wasn't doing a great job of keeping the corruption out of the forest with its gem. Like it was trying, but it wasn't doing a great job. But also, it was trying its best, man.
Well, apparently not hard enough. 'Cause
No.
Yeah.
people like level 5 PCs killed it.
The forest is in remarkable shape now.
Yeah, it's much
Hey.
better.
It's great, peaceful.
I know we tried to find a replacement, but that replacement didn't want to be the replacement, so I
Correct.
have no idea who is the current guardian.
I don't know. The replacement for the replace. Oh,
The replacement for the replacement for the replacement.
Yes.
yes.
Well, would we count Jakub as a replacement since he never really got instated as a guardian? He just kind of. We saved him, and
He
then
has
he
the title.
left. He's also dead now, so.
No, I've
Okay,
only-
then
Of the Guardians I've met, Tremius was an asshole. One of them screamed in my face, and the other one ignored me. No, the other one was very high on his thought of himself, and so I did not think fond of the Guardians, to be honest.
I would not be opposed to humbling them.
No,
Yeah,
it's not
but-
a good idea. If you humble them, you take their place. That was what I
He's
was
the one
told.
we killed.
If it's good lucky you, it did not take his place, but that is what's supposed to happen. You
No,
humble them,
we-
you
we-
take their place.
We talked with Tribius about it. So luckily we didn't have to replace the one that we killed.
That's one way to get immortality.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like anybody
No.
likes the job, though.
No, I suspect no one does.
Who really thinks immortality is a good thing, though?
I'm not opposed to it.
I mean, I have been alive
See when
20 of my lifetimes, and I mean, I'm enjoying it.
like a third of this party basically has immortality, I don't think everybody wants it. But also, is it really that bad? No, because apparently everybody can get it if they wanted it.
Well, I mean, you'd have to beat the Forest Guardians, who's usually pretty strong, but.
Even other ways, God, shut up.
You know, you really shouldn't talk to them, because when you talk to them like that, you end up on a list.
Alright,
I'm
roll a
sure these
Constitution
guys
saving
are on a
throw.
lot of lists,
I'm
man.
already on a list. What else am I supposed to do?
No,
I will
trust
kill
me,
this-
if you end up on this list, it's not good.
You said
I was
Constitution
like,
save.
You may want to keep an eye on the Pyromaniac Goblin and the Dragon onesie. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I would really not do that. Burn this place if I were you, because if you burn this place, I mean, the last time I saw someone destroy the Guardian's home, oh, it was I walked in, I was just saw this big old monster destroying the forest, and I was like, oh, he needs to die most likely, and then I saw him implode.
Oh.
Meta, you said Constitution
Okay.
save, by the way?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
It's
Uh-huh.
fine.
Take 5 divine damage.
Yay! I angered gods!
but like Andreas turns back to look at you, Thought, because yes, if the list is not good. And then Andreas pulls out a long piece of paper with all these names crossed out. He's like, it's not good. You don't want to be on the list.
Oh, so you're working for them.
I told you I was an assassin that works for the gods.
I thought you were just being like a religious fanatic. I didn't think you were being literal.
That is my job. I just go around killing people who the gods are upset with.
I tend to just avoid gods in general, if possible.
I mean, that's perfectly fair. I can understand that.
What's a god?
They're people who are of a higher
Complicated.
plane. Sort of.
Yeah, actually, that's a pretty simple and well-explained explanation, to be honest. So,
Will Grimo anger a god if he burns down the forest?
you anger the guardian, and I don't know. And you see Andreas pulls out a book, and he's like, "God of nature, God of nature, God of nature." I don't see a God of nature in here.
The god of nature would be the elf god.
Oh yeah, there is someone you would piss off if you burned the whole forest down. There you go.
Shayla, I want to say offhand.
Yeah, it's Shayla. It's Shayla. Is it Shayla? Hold on, wait.
I don't know.
Yeah,
You're the
it's
one who's
Shayla.
supposed to be writing the lore
No,
book.
I got confused. I was like, is it Shayla? I'm tired out of my ass. And shit.
This
Um,
fine, buddy.
And then I looked at. Oh no, I was just like, is it Shayla? And then I was like, it sounds really similar to the god that I serve. And I was like, is it Shayla? No,
Are you?
my god
Is
is not
Freya? I want to say.
Freya is not the one. I serve
Oh.
It's a
Kriya.
Norse
Oh,
god.
Kriya. There's so many.
Kriya is the
Mhm.
one. Freya is not a god.
No.
Is Freya? No,
That
she's
might
not.
be a dragon.
Um,
That's like a descendant of. I'm not sure. There's a lot of confusing bloodlines going around.
I was like, I don't think Freya's a god. I know Freya was like a demigod, but not a god.
Or is
But
Freya the one that
Kriya-
Kraylin fell in love with?
Yeah, Freya's the one that Kraylin fell in love
There
with.
we
who
go.
Was thinking was like, I'm going to
A
be
quarter
a
god.
like an archfey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. That Freya was the half dragon lady in the first
Oh,
tree.
she's the half dragon lady.
She's the one that the romance was written about. That the ballad, and then no, he liked
I remember.
it was Rashok, was it right?
He-
No, not
he did
Rashok.
serve
No, not
Tyler.
Rashok. Tyler.
Oh yeah, okay. But no, I have sort of Kriya, the goddess of the spirits. But yes, it is gods. You don't piss them off. It's not good. Trust me. Not good.
I believe you have your house in somewhere in here, right?
Yeah, it's a map. It's in the Dark Cloud Forest section.
Yes, I'm just trying to find it.
I don't
do
know
we
if I-
have?
Hmm?
Do we have any idea of where we're gonna find the new forest guardian?
I don't
In the
go
forest.
deep into the forest.
Yeah.
and if you okay, all I know is I occasionally get the message like, "Hey, new guy, he over here. He told me he's near a river."
If they're the guardian of the forest, what if we just start killing little forest creatures?
No.
Or burn down the
Yeah.
forest? Some people like that idea.
Okay, so here's the thing. If you kill them, it's fine. It is if you are disrupting the balance of nature, then they show up.
I mean, I thought
That
I
sounds-
could probably do that.
I'm like, that's Voltaire.
Do
Remo
not
picked
open
out
the
his
briefcase.
That's an option. There's also probably other things I could do. I just need I need something specific.
Okay, if you decide to do something where you disrupt the balance of nature, I need to disassociate for a moment because I don't want to be caught in the repercussion.
Yeah, give us a heads up before you do whatever you're gonna do.
I don't want to look down at my list and see my own name show up.
Oh, yeah.
You can just throw the list into the fire.
Every time it pops back up in my pocket, I can't get rid of it.
Just don't open it.
Shall we turn in for the night and then head towards the forest?
Okay, that works for me.
I'm just asking.
Oh, you
I'm-
wanting to?
I would not be opposed to just turning in. It is getting late.
I mean, if you want to turn in and go to sleep, go ahead.
But this
will,
crystal is edges. Or so edge. What do you think?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
Brother, would you like to hold on to it instead?
Well, no, because we know what happened the last time.
No, I didn't keep it in its case. It's just in my briefcase, and I made a case around it. Since it's yours, I figure you should be the one holding on to it. It won't do anything different.
Okay, if you're sure.
Cowrack made it.
Yeah, I made the case, so it is solid.
No, this is the case
no,
around the
just
crystal
the-
thing
yeah.
is the one that Voltaire made.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Alright, he kind of takes it out and like hands the little black oozing
Chrysalis.
case to,
Yeah.
yeah, chrysalis thing. Here you go.
Ew.
Yeah.
Wrap that up in like a cloth or something.
Yeah, it's
put
kind
it
of
in the bag
sticky,
for
but
now.
it's not hurting
That's
you.
fine. That's-
I mean, it might hurt, your head a little bit, just stickiness on the fingers, but
yeah. Still don't know what we're gonna do with this damn thing, Forest Guardian or not. Can't hide it in the water. I'm sure. I feel like even if we bury it somewhere, it's gonna do the same thing. It's gonna
Yeah.
work its way into the water supply through the groundwater.
I mean, if you think you can use it if you think you'd use it as a potential weapon or something, I can try to research how to make something of it. That, or I talk to Bartholomew and let him do it, but he is not touching that damn thing.
No, I think it's too.
I also don't want to take that anywhere near Alvin, so.
Right. We should be taking it the opposite direction to Safe Halls.
I just suspect that if I pull it out to show Bartholomew, immediately Alvin's going to show up behind me and be like, "What you got there?"
Okay, have I explained to you all how this thing works yet?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you?
it might be worth a refresher.
Yeah, refresh. A lot of shit has happened,
It,
so.
it takes away the happy memories and makes people angry.
Yes, using
yeah.
parasites. And when you touch
that
it, you
bit,
just get flooded with parasites. I forget, maybe a smaller piece, like a shard of it, could, I don't know, for a weapon, if you put it in a hilt of just a shard of the thing. And you could, if someone sees you, you can just stab them and then they forget something, I don't know.
He is a barbarian. Stab it with some.
Yeah.
Stab it
No,
with
that's
objects.
Smash it.
He's evolved. He's evolved from smash to stab.
We don't
That's
know
true.
enough about it to know if there's a way to make it target specific memories.
If you would like, I can try to research it as well as contact Moradin and see if he has anything on the matter. Because if
Yeah,
anything,
right.
if the books don't have it, Moradin might. So
Worth a look.
Do what you must do if you must do to look into the information.
Well, I'm going to sleep in the trees. You all have a nice night. There climbs up the tree.
don't kill anything.
Just
Can't do
don't
that,
disrupt the balance of the forest. That's you can kill
Right.
things. Just don't disrupt
Okay.
the balance of the
You
forest.
can kill one deer. And Thar's just looking up at Voltaire like, you can kill one.
Walter shoots off through the forest, flying through the trees.
Should we have one?
Is anybody on? Is anybody on watch?
Rex can be on watch the whole night.
Andreas is
Remo's
always on
not
watch.
be on watch. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say half the party doesn't sleep, so
Yeah,
no.
Rex doesn't sleep.
Yeah,
Andreas
if y'all
doesn't
don't,
sleep.
Yeah, if y'all don't need Thanak to take watch, he's gonna go to sleep. But he's at least gonna spend like the first hour coming through the 2 books of Morden he has on potentially anything on what to like on how to weaponize crystals, if there is anything.
Well, I mean, crystals are in the book recurring as a common, what's the thing I'm looking for?
Caster focus? Spell
Not
focus?
focus, but like receptacle for spells. Especially powerful ones, as they hold them particularly well.
But it doesn't say anything on how to like weaponize them or manipulate them once the spells have been imbued in them.
Not in a holy book, no.
Figured.
But you can roll Arcana. Not Arcana. You don't you have an identify thing?
I do have identify.
Yeah, you just have to roll high enough on that too. That would give you information.
Alright. So that's an arcane
Cool,
spell
cool,
check.
Andreas disappears.
Remember, my ability makes it so if I'm not in
Nice.
light, I'm invisible to anyone who doesn't have like devil sight.
Well, that's the 25 for the identify meta.
So Thalric is right. What it does do is it doesn't actually like erase memories so much as the parasites feed upon the happy memories, and then they feed back to the crystal, which then can feed back itself, obviously, to keep powering the spell, and then feed back to wherever it's linked to. And you can see with your identify spell a link going somewhere, but you don't know where to. And the reason why when you touch it directly and you go is because you're getting a direct blast of a shit ton of parasites all at once versus, parasites
The
that have
small dosage.
made their way through, and you're getting 1 or 2 at a time. But it always targets your happiest memory. Because that's the highest energy thing it can consume.
Are you saying that certain rogues would be immune to it?
Wow. No happy memories there. So I basically confirmed what Voltaire said.
Yes, except for now you know that it doesn't just erase them, it's feeding that energy that it consumes, the excess energy, off somewhere.
So it's linked to something somewhere.
Yes.
Sarah will reveal that information come morning.
Okay. Now, Voltaire, we're gonna need you to. How many hours is this? 8 hours?
8. Yep.
He's just going to kill a deer, then he's coming back.
You need to roll.
If he can't find one within like a 2-hour span, he's leaving.
Roll luck twice.
Damn, those are pretty good rolls.
They are. Absolutely. 1 second. This might take 1 second. So talk amongst yourselves about what you you think Voltaire's up to, all you non-sleepers, because I just need a second.
Rex, you just hear from inside the darkness of the forest. You hear, or you would hear it in your head, and you just hear Andreas go, "Do you think he's going to kill more than one deer?"
I think he's going to find the cutest little creatures he can find and give them the most brutal, awful deaths you could imagine.
I don't think Voltaire's gonna do that.
You don't think so?
Yeah, I don't think he's that cruel.
Oh, I think he's that cruel.
I sure he tried to kill a kid, but
He killed a kid.
I know because he was starving.
No, he just killed the kid.
He had nothing to do whether it was food or not.
I mean, the kid's fine now, though.
Okay, it's like saying it's like if you were to say, oh look, that person has had their head ripped off, but someone regenerated it back on, so it's fine now. The person still went through the trauma of having his head ripped off.
Exactly. And this was just a kid. That kid's gonna be scarred for life, terrified of all Dragonborn.
Yeah, see, that's not good.
All right. You guys ready for the quiet game real quick?
Quiet game.
Yeah. We're going to go to Voltaire in his nightly expedition with a roll of 16.
Oh no.
Whatever that means.
Which worries me slightly. Yeah.
Why does this worry you?
I don't know. It's just every time I'm alone, something bad seems to happen.
Well, hopefully everybody's muted.
They are.
You did eat the basically incarnation of evil.
That's fair.
And you did sign up to basically probably end up being the villain.
I'm just. I don't know why I'm better at being a villain, I think.
No, I think you're good at doing both. I love how dynamic it is, but... but the thing is, as the villain, if you spin it right, you're not the villain. You just have to make Alvin
That's
the
true.
villain. If you can make Alvin the villain, you're the hero.
I am.
So... They're probably real worried about this laughing I'm doing. Oh god, okay. So... we gotta flip over. Oh, hide the map. I will add in Discord. Voltaire, you're in the top left. As you're stalking through the forest at night, searching, and just your luck of 16, you spot in the distance, in the center of a pond of water, a saber-toothed rainbow deer.
Wow. That's interesting.
And it radiates as if what you see there, those scales or whatever you want to call those, they are half transparent and they radiate a soft blue light. And it seems like, for some reason, it's exactly where it's supposed to be at exactly the time it's supposed to be. And for some reason, that pisses Mr. Man the fuck off. Like, this seems like everything is right with this thing, and that's why it's wrong.
I would like to point out Voltaire is not showing off his godlyhood. He is still looks like how he pretty much how this token looks with rough spun tunic. He slowly stalks towards it,
Stealth?
looking calm. Alrighty.
Yeah.
There is a -1 to this because I don't want to go through and change all the 10s to 9s and then have to change them back. So yeah, that's a 20.
Nice. Yeah, you're real stealthy. as you sneak up on this thing.
Okay. How close am I able to get?
Probably to the water would be my guess. The water line. Be real hard to be stealthy through water.
Can I like kind of silently fly over and get behind it?
Roll stealth at disadvantage.
I got you. Oh no!
You got points?
I do have the points to do that.
They're gonna come back and you're gonna have to answer why you use that resource.
My phone! Okay, I kid you not, at the last stream I had to run down to my PC and do it, and I'm not sure I want to do that now because every time I've tried to watch the stream while playing the game on PC, my PC has blue screened on me.
Jesus Christ.
So I don't think so I'm just gonna have to take the nat ones.
Oh boy. And you fall face first, splash, and the thing looks up and it's staring at you, and you can feel the thing. Like, you don't know how to explain it, but it gets smaller inside of you. Like, if like you got like the ball outer shell and it's normally like you're here, it's here, it's now like here.
Uh-oh.
It is as far withdrawn inside of you as it can be. You can barely tell it's still there. And this thing stares at you. What do you do?
You look off, don't you?
It opens its mouth with what appears to be a lazy yawn. And you see 3 rows of teeth that look like protruding crystals, serrated and facing backwards. So like this kind of an angle. So like, if it, yeah.
I gotcha. Facing inwards rather than outwards.
Yeah. Like spear hooks.
Are we sure we want to tussle with this thing?
It's not even saying a word.
Thank you so much for your help.
What are you gonna do? It's staring you down.
Walter just kind of takes one step towards it.
It intentionally opens its mouth and lowers its ears. And you see electricity sparkle at the tips of its horns.
Not happy with me, are you? Walter kind of steps back and says, I'm not sure I want to take this thing on. And he turns around.
Roll initiative.
Ah. 16.
It charges at you. And I get to use my new dice. It's so chunky.
Yippee.
And it charges at you. And roll, let's see. Dex save.
Alrighty. That's gonna be a 26.
And you just dive roll off to the side, and the thing charges past trying to hit you with the electricity before it spins, turns, flips around, Paul Walker style, and let's go with the electricity that it tried to gore you with. Roll. What would that be? What is that? What? I think that's Dex too.
Alrighty. Another advantage roll. That's a 28.
28. So you take half of the damage as you get just clipped by the edge of it as you roll off to the side once again, taking 28 damage.
Half of that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, I don't know why. What would it be half for?
Because I succeeded the save, or is it 28 damage?
Oh no,
already
no, it's
halved?
28 already halved.
Alrighty.
Yes. It is your turn.
A lot of damage.
Yeah. This thing's strong.
Vulture is going to fly up into the sky with a dash, 80 feet up.
You do, and as you get away, the blackness comes back out.
Vulture's going to shout, "What was that, you imbecile?"
Roll wisdom? No. Intelligence,
Okay.
I think.
Flat intelligence.
Which one would be force of will?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Is it a save or a check?
A save.
That's a 17.
Let's see what we roll. Oh, buddy. Sorry. You rolled a 17 on the die. Not counting its bonus.
Yeah.
You feel yourself being compressed. Voltaire, please close your eyes. Okay. Open your eyes.
Oh my god!
And this thing is, you just see blood everywhere. But what's weird is, there's not wounds everywhere. The only thing you see is that there's a hole right in the middle of the chest. And there's a heart missing. And that seems to be where all the blood comes from. And you see something black in the cavity where it used to be. Right in the center.
I look there. What did you do, my fine friend?
You see a little black pulsing blob that's slowly growing and connecting tendrils to all of the veins and all of the muscles and slowly filling in what a heart used to be as it beats one weak thump at a time.
You're gonna tell me what you did while I was out?
You hear nothing.
Silent
You
treatment,
hear, you can almost feel like you're staring at this thing's back.
I'm the body here. I got you out of the ruins.
Roll a wisdom save.
Okay.
A really good wisdom save.
That's a 26.
26.
Yes.
Roll again.
Oh my gosh, we met each other? Wow.
It's got a big modifier and it rolled a big number.
That's a 16?
You lost that one, I'm sorry. And you
I
black
guess.
out again.
Okay.
And here's what we're going to do. You are going to Jesus Christ. You are going to return to camp. You're going to say you killed one deer and defiled the body.
Okay.
If pressed, you just say you disrupted nature. Then they ask what, you would then reveal. You just reveal as little as possible. But the
Okay.
thing is, it's not you.
Oh.
You're just using what you know of, because you know everything about Voltaire. But so you're
Yeah.
pretending to be him as Voltaire, and you just need to make it to bed for the night.
Okay.
Because, I mean, if I did that, then obviously they're gonna know something's up, but if you do it,
Yeah.
they don't. So.
Trust me, I can be myself.
And you're
not
just gonna
myself.
wake up in the morning with a splitting motherfucking headache. And you have no idea, you have no memory.
Okay. Of the whole night?
No,
Like, I don't remember killing
no.
the deer.
You remember everything you've heard up until this point, but that point where you just lost that save again, from there until
Yeah.
you wake up in the morning, nothing.
Gotcha. Alright, I can do that.
Alright, now I have to at people. At Chaos is back now. Let's go in. Not concerning at.
Make sure to remember to switch the map.
Oh, fuck me. Fuck. It's on something.
Yippee! Cyrus! Guys, look, it's Cyrus. Aw.
All right. I think we're just
Sure.
waiting for Rex.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that looks like they stepped away.
Don't worry, nothing at all concerning happened. Hopefully
Nothing at
nobody
all.
saw the map that was left on accident.
No.
Good.
Now I want to.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I did see a couple wisdom saves made by Voltaire, so
It's fine, it's fine.
And dex
All right.
saves and initiative, nothing happened.
And a
Nothing-
double
nothing.
fail stealth.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
yeah.
Okay, Voltaire, narrate your return.
Rex is there. Alright. Voltaire kind of walks up and he killed a deer.
Can Rex roll to see if he's lying?
Absolutely.
Alright, let me
What?
whisper my roll to meta. That's how we do lying in this
What am
campaign.
what am I rolling?
Insight.
Insight, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
Oh, wisdom. That is not my strong suit.
Nah. He's telling the truth, yes.
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
Did
Probably
these
he
bring
walked-
any- now, did you? Was it big enough that you could? Oh wait, no. I'm not even gonna ask. You probably ate the whole damn thing.
Also, Voltaire. Let me 1 second.
Yes.
Oh wait, does he come back next morning, or is this still in the middle of the night?
Middle of the night.
You're good. Keep
Okay,
going.
then I'm still asleep. Then I don't
Yeah.
make my comment.
Bye,
Then.
Thalrak.
Voltaire walks over to a tree and goes to sleep in the branches.
All right.
Is it just me or is he very weird?
Find it strange that he mentioned that he only killed one deer.
You think he would have killed more, right? I'm glad I'm not a betting man because I was going to bet that he killed more than one deer.
I don't know. I
I
couldn't
think it's
tell
some
if he was
kind of
lying.
super gear.
Do they have these in this forest?
Mm-mm.
Last time I was here, it was filled with snakes.
What if the Guardian of the Forest is a deer now and second Volkir killed? I highly doubt it though.
It'd be funny if it was. Actually, no, I don't want his name to show up on the list.
Voltaire would be pretty hard to kill. Believe me, I almost ripped our wizard's tongue out.
Yeah, I don't want to try.
Is that on the night?
Yes, sorry. It is the night. The
yeah.
morning has come, and you guys may discuss, or do whatever you're going to do, or figure out what has happened.
Well,
I'm just gonna use his ring. Do you need that linked?
Yeah, absolutely.
What are we?
There.
5 more minutes.
And as he's screaming, so only Rex can hear, the ring chatters and says to him, what will it tell you? Fucking hell. In this situation. What the fuck is...
You regretting this ring now?
No! What is that going to say, though?
Christ.
Ponder the orb.
What does your orb do?
When
Oh.
war comes, the master will be weaker should he not recognize his general. You are the only one who hears that because of the screaming of Voltaire. Okay,
Voltaire's
continue
kinda like,
about the wake up.
Thara comes out of his tent, looks around, and just goes, "Alright, we're not in immediate danger or having angry guardians looking down upon us. So I'm assuming Voltaire didn't go ham last night and eat everything."
He kind of rolls slowly, like he latches his claw onto the branch he was sitting on and then, like, drops, so he doesn't fall enough to take fall damage. But he still is not looking very happy. Oh, gosh. My head. Ah.
Alright, what did you...
You did, you probably deserve it.
What did you eat?
A
Roll
deer.
perception.
Me?
Oh,
Valrak.
Everybody or?
oh alright. Just normal perception, no advantage or anything?
Correct.
For everyone, or
Nothing.
You
Go
just
ahead.
Said, he said just thou, Rex.
No,
so-
Continue,
sorry.
yeah.
No,
Maybe someone is spiking deers.
but when he
I
said a
feel like
deer,
I have a hangover.
when he said just a deer, I'm gonna roll insight.
Should we use the roll from before meta? Or a different one?
This is different because you're lying to a different person.
Okay, 1 second. Let me 2GN. Meta! You just gave it away!
Are you gonna beat a 28 though?
I did not. I can tell you that.
I mean, there's a chance he could have got a natural 20, I don't know.
You see, I don't have to roll insight because Edge just assumes that he's lying all the
Well,
time.
no, but it's not
so-
even giving it away because I would say lying if you were telling the truth or not because I don't even know what the question is
okay.
right now. It's just I associate lying with deception, so yeah. What's the question?
Yeah, what is the question?
Yeah, that's actually a good point. What's the question
I
again?
asked- I-
He was
I
inside
asked
me
him-
saying I ate a deer.
Yeah, I asked him what did he eat because he was complaining about his head. He said a deer, so I
Yeah,
rolled
yes, he's
insight
telling
against
the
that
truth.
response.
He's telling the truth.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't do that roll, would it? It would be true. I did eat a deer. Maybe someone's spiking deers.
Well,
And this-
Tara, what did you get up to last night? Just tell us. It'll make you.
Hold on, hold
I
on.
ate a deer!
No,
You didn't cook it.
I
You're
feel
an
like I
idiot.
have a hangover.
you don't.
I don't have to cook anything else. I haven't had to cook people.
Oh.
I can't roleplay on a
How many
You're cooking people?
eaten?
Hold on. You've 8 people.
You're cooking people.
Oh, no, we
I
know
told you he ate people.
you resurrected the child he ate, Thalrak. What the
I know.
fuck are you
But
talking
what
about?
people has he eaten without our knowledge at this point?
Oh, I don't know. I don't keep track of that.
You really think that he hasn't
Everyone
eaten more
keeps
than
track
just
of
one
that.
person?
Yeah, so it's not a question of has he eaten people, it's how many people has he eaten.
It's like Pringles. Once you pop one, you just can't stop.
I can barely remember a thing. Oh.
The first one's freeze, now he's hooked for life.
Can I?
You really have to watch out for those Pringle dealers. They're lurking
Yeah.
in that little
Yes.
corner.
Can I do like an investigation to try to figure out like the direction he came back to camp from to kind of try to figure out where he was? I guess like I don't know. Because if he doesn't know where he was, somebody's got to figure it out.
Like you want to track him.
Yeah.
You
Like
could
retrace
try
his
and
steps,
track
basically.
him back. What would the role for like tracking be?
Survival.
Survival.
Survival. And then if Voltaire was
Not
trying
my
to be,
best.
if Voltaire was trying to hide his tracks even on his way back, it would be against his stealth, basically.
Well,
Andreas
yeah.
would-
Not. I can. Unless meta he was, and I just don't know.
Do you want me to go look to see where he went?
My survival's pretty bad too.
You are able to trace it back for about a mile before you reach some bogland and you lose the tracks in the bog.
And presumably he had to fly over that, so great.
Or maybe he
Well,
flew out to go. but
Out
he
of
did
character,
fly.
you just lost the roll is all.
Yeah, I figured.
Look, at this point, I don't care. Nothing's here to kill us as a result of him
Okay,
eating.
Yeah.
Just go find the forest guardian.
Yeah,
And
maybe
as
they
that
can-
happens, you hear a rustling in the distance in the trees.
Varric will have his hammer ready.
Do I?
No.
Yeah.
Voltaire kind of draws his axe.
For
Wait, where was it? Like which
To
direction?
the right.
This side.
Yeah. Strangely following the tracks in the opposite direction that you were, Edge.
And with everyone looking at the tree, you would hear two old friends gathered with new friends traveling through the forest. I have then long gone. Reunited, we have become.
And you see this
Greetings.
person step out.
Friend Thalrak.
Holy shit.
Friend Voltaire. A
Anzava?
pleasure to see you once more.
The hell you doing here?
I have become the Forest Guardian, alongside my beloved.
So you both are the guardian.
Correct. We share the role. I have sensed disturbances in the forest.
Tarek slowly turns his head to Voltaire.
Edge doesn't even slowly do it. He just immediately turns and
Rex,
glares
Rex
at
isn't
Voltaire.
slow about it either. He just
Yeah.
immediately looks.
Zwink!
Why are you looking at me?
Why do you think?
This-
Really? You're gonna ask that question to us after what Gonzalva just told us? You're gonna ask that of us.
The forest weeps, for it lost something precious last night.
Let me guess.
What
It
kind
wasn't
of
just
deer
a
did you
deer.
eat?
A deer?
He said he ate a deer. Now what specific deer he ate, I don't know. But I guess that's on me. I kinda did tell him he could eat one without specifying more. I didn't think I had to specify non-magical ones, but here we are.
You would think he would know better by now.
He doesn't. And that's on me. It's entirely on me.
Shire Frank is an idiot. He points to Voltaire.
Voltaire.
everyone-
Voltaire's just getting thrown under the fucking bus.
He
There's
dug
something-
this hole. He can sleep in it.
Tharak has
Absolutely.
Tharak
Don't
has
get away
revived.
with shenanigans for so long.
Tharak has revived one too many dead children for this.
Voltaire.
What?
Has your erratic side that we saw all those years ago become more problematic?
On the contrary, actually, I'd say I'm feeling just fine.
Rex will look at John Zova and say,
If by fine he means batshit crazy half the time, then yeah, he's fine.
I can't.
And Voltaire still looks like just himself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He may be, as you say, batshit crazy. But I am all too aware of this. But I does sound that he is no longer just a little bloodthirsty like before.
He kind of has a little bit more control over it. I'll give him that much credit.
Voltaire starts circling the fire towards John Zolva. What appears to be the problem, John Silva?
You have killed something precious. I am simply trying to figure out what you have killed. And also why the disturbance is occurring in this forest.
I can't give you any answers, I'm sorry.
Is that truly what you believe? You cannot give me an answer?
I just wasn't feeling myself last night.
John Zalva is going to incite you, though he is not the world's best.
Oh.
I think, Meta, I'm gonna roll.
I'm gonna need to
fear.
know what the question is here.
He's
Voltaire might
John
have
Zalva-
some difficulty adjudicating what is or is not the truth, so he's gonna roll to me privately, and I will tell you based on the rolls what goes on.
Okay. Well, John Zalva's essentially trying to see is Voltaire truly doesn't know what occurred last night with him.
Okay. Yes. Roll that
No.
against each other, please. And Voltaire, what is your public assertion?
Fuck, that was 2GM, my bad.
It doesn't matter, I have both of them.
Okay.
What's your public assertion?
Sorry, could you explain that in more layman's terms?
What is Voltaire saying is the truth, so I know how to answer based on the rolls.
He does not know all that happened at night.
Okay, that's what you told. Okay, that you know you believe to be the truth.
Well, it seems the ailment of before is not present. I assume that there's something more worrisome now.
You don't have to be so sure about that.
But
There's nothing different.
I do need to figure out where you slayed the being.
We were trying to track him. We got out to the bog and lost the trail. Past that, I have no idea.
You can go alone, Gonzalva. I'll take you there myself.
Very well. I'm assuming that this will be a travel by flight.
Is there any other way?
I just need to know whether I need to sprout my wings or not.
For someone that can't fly, I'd prefer that we walk as much as possible. But I don't have the say in the matter, I think.
What makes you presume you are coming?
Yeah, that too. Just don't kill John's. Just don't kill him. He's saying it to both of he's saying it to both of you.
I do not have an intention of harming.
Well, I at least know you won't.
Now, friend Voltaire, show me where we might find the fallen one.
And a flap of the wings, and everybody except for Voltaire and Dragonheart. Is quiet and don't look at the map game, and I will at you in Discord again. This one should be short,
Okay.
hopefully. Where the fuck is my marker? I don't know if either of you actually had the stream up, but I was switching the perspective to each of the characters, and I thought it was delightful.
Nice.
I had zoomed in far enough that it was actually like substantive. So like I moved to you as you were talking as Gonzalve, and then moved to Voltaire and Edge, and you know, I think that's dynamic. Top left. As you enter the grove in the light of day, and you see grass matted with dried blood and just black scales.
See? Nothing wrong.
If the forest weeps, there is not just nothing wrong.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
It is fine. I will see for myself what is the problem. Tell me, beyond that, friend Voltaire, how have your travels fared for the last few years?
Very fine. Very fine indeed.
It is good to hear. And, so there's all this blood and stuff on the ground. Meta?
Yep.
Do I need to roll like a nature, medicine? What do you want me to roll
Nature.
for this? Nature? Got it. Nature it is. ouch. 17.
How is 17 an ouch?
Because it's a 2.
True, but that's a really good mod.
While you can't tell specifically what creature it is, it's not like a fey creature, but it's like an original thing, an original creature.
So like an old world being.
Yes,
very
like
old.
It didn't have anything descend from it, but it has templates for multiple animals in it that you could see where they made their way out in the world. So like a platypus would be like a beaver and a duck making it out into the world. They never actually it never actually produced or anything, but like it is a thing. It exists. Somehow there's some link nobody knows, but that one of those types of things is what this blood and these scales belong to.
That. Oh dear. This is not good. And there's scales left here, right?
Yeah, just a few.
John Zolvo is going to pick up the gathering of scales. Tell me, Voltaire.
Yes?
In our time away from each other, have you acquired any ways of consuming a being's soul?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Do you have the ability to take one's soul and lock it away?
I do not believe so. Not sure exactly what you mean by that, anyway.
Then, while this is currently a problem, it is fixable. Whatever will I do? We best not retract anything else to this location. And you would watch as John Zalva opens his arm, and you see a hole mutates into his hand, and he blasts out a flame over the blood area.
And wipes it out. And then John Zalva remembers why he left civilization.
I will not condemn you for your actions, but tread lightly, for not all creatures here are simply edible.
Understood.
Let us return to the rest. Then we can discuss your arrival.
Yes. Fly us back.
I put in for everybody to come back in the Discord.
That's
I don't know if is Tharek still sitting in his. Oh, he's there. He's just
there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just
Alright.
I'm here.
Okay, do we have everyone? Edge? I
I'm
think you
here.
laughed at that. Primo?
Nope, not here.
Okay, so everyone's here. Or a smartass. Either way, we're going to continue. As Voltaire flies John Zalva back in.
Gonzalvo's probably just following him.
Yeah, Gonzalo has his weird leathery skin wings that he
We see both of
produces
them
from his
flying.
back.
It's really weird.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, and the wings are still protruding out of John Salva's back as he lands on the ground. He looks over at Thaurak. He's like, while it is a problem in the short term, it can be fixed.
Oh, that's good.
Do not condemn him too harshly for his actions.
No.
Not all know what things lie in this forest.
No,
What did he kill?
Something older than all of us combined.
Did he kill a dog?
Not a god, but something whose origin breathes the life of several creatures that walk this world today.
Well,
An important being.
I guess that's great.
Yes, technically, this thing existed before gods.
So, God dang it.
Rex will look at Voltaire, and it's not even anger, it's just disappointed. And shake his head.
That was a good source of intel.
How do you even kill something like that?
Not everything that predates origins is invincible. Many are just peaceful beings.
Grimo look at Voltaire. That's a deer, right, Voltaire?
Sure.
Now, tell me, friends, what is your presence in this forest? What do you require that lurks within here? Pray tell me it is not the death of ancient beings.
No, not yet. At the rate that what are going, it's probably going to be at some point, but luckily not that yet.
Very well, then what do you seek?
Well, I'm just gonna dig the crystal out of his bag and hand it over to Thaurak and be like, he's your friend, you explain this to him. You're the one that had the books.
Nah, man, this is your item. You explain it to him.
I don't know, it's a parasite crystal thing, kinda. It's hard to explain.
Alright,
But you might know more than I do.
alright. So, this crystal. Yeah, it's a parasitic crystal that has some sort of parasites that infect living beings and.
Right, but it's linked to something somewhere.
Yeah, it takes the energy from good memories and consumes part of it, but the rest of it goes off to somewhere. Where that is, we do not know.
Right.
And we were hoping to maybe sever the connection to whatever this crystal feeds and use the magical properties within for our own purposes under something that we could control to an extent. Well, mainly edge control to an extent. Because this was in
Maybe
his...
being able to target specific memories instead of just quote-unquote happy memories,
I see.
so to speak.
That sounds precarious in some extent.
Yeah,
but
well-
I can see the benefits of such a utilization.
Yeah, mainly because if we try to bury this thing or subject it underwater for a long period of time as a way to hide it, the surrounding area gets weird because of the crystal.
It is similar to essentially the corruption that was infecting the original crystals, how it spreads its influence. Yes?
A little bit.
So you have brought it to me, hoping that maybe I have a way to sever the connection, or that I might have a contact that could sever the connection.
Even if you could
Am
just point
I-
us at where it's sending the energy to.
Not even. I would rather just. Yeah, that or we sever the connection. Either if you can do it, or if there's someone that you believe is better able to handle it. Because God forbid if I try, I'm probably gonna fuck it up.
If also, as I think if we knew where it was going, we could go to the source, sever the connection that way, if need be.
Yes, that could be done. I do not know exactly what you would need to do for this. I do apologize, as I'm not certain if I know what to do. You may need to contact I know how much several of you loathed him. You may need to contact Tremius. I've only been a guardian for the last year or so, so I'm still getting used to all this information. But I could contact Tremius and see if you... if he would be able to help you with this situation.
Nobody wants to work with Trevor.
Not really. I'd rather do Tremius.
Trevor has actually done nothing but help people, and everyone's so distrustful.
Because he asked for favors and some of the cash-ins he hasn't done yet.
So what are you guys going to do?
I mean, if you've got someone to contact, that might be our best bet, no matter how Thalrak feels about them.
No, I mean, I'd rather do Tremius.
Who's Tremius again?
Tremius is the guardian of the whole world.
Basically, he's John Zalva's boss.
Yeah.
Though currently he is not residing on the prime material plane.
So, how do you reach him?
We would have to go to the Shadow Realm to speak with him.
Right.
Is it gonna be better
Yo.
than last time where we're not gonna find dwarves being used as batteries?
We don't have to lose a card game, do we?
No, you do not have to lose a card game.
Hmm.
Though
Good.
there was one person who showed up, it was a little goblin, and asked to play a card game, and unfortunately he did not win. But he didn't get sent to the Shadow Realm. That's not what we do here.
Hmm.
Unless that's what you want to do. Did you want to play a card game to get sent to the Shadow Realm? I mean,
I mean, if we're having to go anyway, I don't know. This will make it fun.
Why don't we just jump through the portals?
Yeah, I guess we could just walk through the portal if you want to be boring about it, Thalrak. Sure.
Look, man, if you absolutely want to have a card game, by all means, I'm not going to stop you.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bridge where you can bet in a music contest.
Yeah, that's in the Shadow Realm. That's
Yeah.
not here.
No, but like you can.
Alright. So, if you would like to go to the Shadow Realm, I would need to go get someone. Or call her here. I am the brawn. My beloved is the brain. So, if you need to go somewhere that's the Shadow Realm, we will need her.
Alright.
Alright. And you just, John Zalvo doesn't move, he just sits there for a moment. And if any of you tried to say anything to him while he's sitting there, he is absolutely not paying attention to you. And after a little while, you would see another person show up.
Just like pop into existence.
Yes, as if she portaled in just to this location. And so essentially Halvia can get us to the Shadow Realm, if that's where you want to go. To speak to Trinius. Okay. Do you have anything that you need done before we go? Because it may take a moment to locate the person that you seek.
While we're waiting, well, how long is it going to take? Do you suspect? At least an hour?
To travel there?
Or
Do you have
to
any
at least
flumps?
Contact the person.
We don't just carry flumps around here, no. I mean, if flumps stay around in the forest, then yes, we have flumps, but we don't, like, we were not doing with the shit that the church was doing.
I'm sure yummy.
John Zalvo just stares directly down towards Grimo.
I've actually never had a flump.
Really just smiles, just kind of innocently, like also quite chaotic.
You choose interesting friends, Thalrak.
Look, when shit gets crazy like this line of work has gotten me into, I don't question those that don't intentionally try to stab me in the back.
I understand
Intentionally.
that. It will take... Oh, but to answer your question, it should only take us about an hour to prepare before we leave.
Alright,
So-
cool. That works then.
So you have an hour's time. If Voltaire decides that he wants to hunt another creature, I would ask that you ask someone to escort him.
I'm fine for now, though. Thank you.
Okay.
Do you have anything you want to do, or do we want to flip an hour?
Oh, well, for the hour, Thalrak is going to try to do his Artisan's Blessing with Channel Divinity. And he is going to try to pump in 50 gold pieces to try to make a metal box that is better for the crystal. Or at least for the box to hold the box that holds the crystal. Any objections to that meta?
Deciding how I want to handle it.
Because if it's just a box for the box, that's going to be simple. But if it's going to be for the crystal, that I know is going to probably take some rolling.
I think you can make it, but I think it would be 300 gold to contain that thing.
Okay.
But then Voltaire can take back his Voltaire thing.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to give to him.
Voltaire.
Let's see.
Yeah,
You-
whenever that box is complete and it's in the box, he'll silently.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot I have like 11 diamonds worth 300 GP, so Thalric will just sacrifice a diamond for this.
Do
There you
you? John Zala will look at you as you're looking at for what you're carrying. He looks at you, goes, "Do you require gold?"
Nah, I'm good. I just needed something worth 300 gold. That's all.
I do not buy goods out here if you need gold.
Really, all I need more is spell component shit, but that's why I have now 10 diamonds, so I can revivify at least 10 times.
I mean, John Zala just holds out a bag. He's just like, "This is all the treasure that we got when we fought together. If you want it, you can have it."
You legit do not want this.
What do I spend money on when I live in a forest?
Honey?
Well, you buy something nice for your wife. I don't know what you do with the money.
I craft things. I do not need the money. Plus, he holds up another bag. He's like, "I have all of Bargain's money as well." He gave it to me when we last parted ways.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm super tempted to pickpocket this guy right now.
I think he's just giving you guys the money.
I know.
Thalric will take his money then. If he is offering the money, Thalric will take the money.
John Zalvo hands you 300 platinum.
You're gonna split it evenly
You're
with
gonna
us, right?
divide between the group.
Oh no, you guys
Right?
are watching Thalric be like, "This is for my adventuring with him going right."
Okay, then I'm gonna pickpocket Thalric.
Okay.
Okay.
And Thalric does it. I'm just gonna think that, but he's gonna look at Edge and go, "If you want to be resurrected, you will let me have this." Resurrections do not come cheap.
Fine. Hold on. Wait. 1 sec.
Because 300 platinum is legitimately 3 resurrections.
Go look at my more Billy Gates. He won't need money next time we go.
Is 25 good enough to have picked 1 platinum out from the bag before he
You're
put it
gonna
away?
have to roll against his perception.
Okay, roll your perception. I want to see this. If I get this or not.
I don't have any advantage or anything, right, Meta?
I don't think so,
He's
no.
doing- Okay.
I think it's just straight.
Close.
So,
But yeah, you get 1. That's fine.
Walt
Yeah.
Thalric is telling him, like,
Oh wait,
You know,
wait. If he's gonna blind, is he blind reaching into the bag for at least one of them?
no, what he's doing is basically he wants to mess with Thalric. So Walt Thalric's telling him off about stealing it. He's gonna be like, fine, and give that 1 back.
I mean, here, and Thalric will take the 1 platinum, but give him 10 gold. If you desperately need that money, here you go.
No, I'm good. I just want to show off.
But I don't think it was for monetary gain.
Very impressive.
Believe me, if I wanted your money, I would have your money.
I
Yeah.
didn't even see you take that platinum coin.
Thank you. Are we ready to go then, Thalric, with your money now situated? If we are good.
I believe we are. The money situation has now been thoroughly rectified,
Excellent.
at least for now.
You have a box for him.
Oh yeah, the box. So Well, that's gonna be an hour later.
Oh, are we still in this out? This
Yeah, because this is before the box was even made.
okay?
Right, because we were figuring out what we were gonna do for the hour, and then.
Okay.
Yeah, so for that hour, Thaurko's gonna focus on the box.
Yep. Do you have anything else we're doing for the hour?
Nope.
Andreas is sitting there pondering and just staring directly at John Zalva the whole time.
Remo is starting trying to stop himself from lighting the forest on fire because he does not want to upset the Guardian of the Forest. But it is obvious he really wants to.
Does anybody ever just think of a character and be like, that would be their theme song, like their entrance music? And
Yes.
when you think of Grimo, you just think of, and I'll set fire to the rain.
John Zalva will look at you, Grimo, and he's like, one who seems to be a dragon.
How do you know Grimo is a dragon? He unfolds the dragon wings on his back.
Intuition. I have met a few. Tell me, are you a red dragon? Do you burn things?
Yes! And, Grimo does like fire. Grimo won't burn down forests so friends don't get killed.
I appreciate it. If Grimo wishes, you may... You may set me on fire once.
No, Grimo doesn't like, Grimo doesn't like setting people on fire. He likes making big fire.
Yeah, he kind of blew up that whole military barracks in the Dwarven City. That then got encased in lava, so he kind of...
Dave does a lot of trouble, though.
I tell
No,
you
it did.
this. If Grimo, you wish to return to the forest on a later time, I will build you something to burn in the middle of the lake.
Grimo smiles. Grimo is looking forward to that. Very much.
And John Zalva just continues working on getting ready to take everyone to the Shadow Realm.
All right. Does anybody have anything else to do in this hour?
Nope.
I think we're good.
Yep. Hey, Meta, just remind me if because I don't remember. Did the Safe Falls Thieves Guild, they had a crest, right? When we were there, like, long ago? I just don't remember. I think they had a crest, right? Or at least some kind of emblem.
Wait, repeat the question.
Did the Thieves Guild at Safe Fall, did they have, like, an emblem or a crest? I want to say they did, but I do not
Yes,
remember.
I don't remember what it was, but yes, they had something.
Alright, well, I'll have to dig through the archives for that and see if I can find it.
I got you, Meta.
Yep. So, the hour passes. The box is made.
Yep, box is made. It has on the lid the crest of the Safe Falls Thieves Guild, which he presents to Edge. And says this should be significantly powerful enough to contain the crystal's effects and let Voltaire get his piece of him back. Thus, hopefully, Voltaire will have less hunger pains.
Not being so grumpy.
Yes, he,
Alright.
he presents you with the super
that
box.
Grumpy bit, that super grumpy bit we cannot fix. That is just always going to be Voltaire.
That's just Voltaire.
You're kind of like, as the crystal enters the box, he kind of taps the chrysalis, and it kind of sneakily travels back along his arm towards his chest.
Edge is gonna like snap the box closed as soon as the last little bit of that goo is out of there.
Yep. And it is contained.
And this thing's locked, right?
I don't know how Thalrak made it. You'll have to ask him.
Thalrak, does it have a lock?
Yes, it has a lock. It has actually
Door lock?
several locks.
Good.
The door locks.
It actually has several locks. And
Just gonna
all
slip
three
that into
separate
his
keys
pack.
are given to you.
Yeah, Edge
There are
It's like
three
a nuclear.
locks.
It's like a nuclear football.
I mean,
Really.
with how this thing is, yes.
Considering the danger that it might present, I can understand the reason why. But yeah, Edge is gonna tuck that away in his pack and get ready to get set out with the rest of the group.
You by the end, as the hour keeps going, if anyone's looking at John Zalva, his body keeps like deteriorating for a second, and then repairing, and then deteriorating again, and then repairing it.
What's going on with you, John Zalva?
As he turns to you, you see part of his skin slips off of his face, goes onto the ground, and starts growing into mushrooms, and then his face regenerates.
That's. I've seen a lot of weird things, but that one is pretty high up on the list.
I wish Ikrath were here.
Where's the note? But where is the thing to say no to this? I'm not enjoying this view.
If Ikarath were here, we'd have to be stopping somebody else from eating somebody. So,
Hold up, no. Ikarath would be a little bit smarter when it comes to the shrooms.
Ikrath would not be smart.
Ikarath,
Stop, not
Let me-
wise.
let me clarify. He wouldn't kill John Zalva. He would harvest bits of John Zalva every regrowth. He has an infinite supply of shrooms. Why would he kill it?
He just invites John Zalva over for lunch a lot.
I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him, holding a knife. I just want to talk to him.
Yeah, especially since by the end of the hour, John Zalva's shoulders are completely covered in mushrooms. Because he's activating several abilities at once.
You alright, John Zalva?
I'm fine. Ooh.
Hey, Godzilla, I asked you one thing. I don't know if you know anything about this, but he pulls up the orb. Do you know anything about this? Gives me seizures, but also gives me vision of the future. I think there might be something inside it.
I do
I didn't
not.
mean to click that. Ignore that.
Just a spear penetrates John Zalva's shoulder as he's not paying attention to you. And he's just like, what?
He saw the money. He figured there must be more.
Yeah. I'm really glad a 12 is gonna hit that guy. So.
I mean, there is that second bag.
He just, he's like, I do not know. How does one see the future with the orb?
I hold it out, and then I ask for the future. He asks me, the orb asks if I want to make a deal. If I say yes, I have a seizure. It's very painful, and then it shows me visions of the future.
Walter mumbles, moron.
Voltaire Constitution save.
Oogly doogly.
Oakley dokley.
Okay, but I want to say I cannot spend the points. This isn't like I don't have them. This is literally my phone will not open the points. So I have. If one of you wants to, I understand why not. I just rolled to GM. I'm an idiot.
Yeah,
Alright,
it
that
is
was
a
nat
1. I can confirm.
Oh my god.
Let me make that Republic. But yeah, I rolled a nat 1, and my phone will not open it. And if I open the stream on my PC, I'm worried it will blue screen. Because it's done that before.
You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be nice.
Thank you very much. I will
Oh
repay
wait,
the
I
favor.
can't redeem it. Did we already?
I mean, let me try.
Did someone
We didn't
else
use
redeem
it.
earlier.
I did not. I haven't used it.
Yeah, it says out of stock. I can't use it.
Alright. Well, I guess I'll take that nat 1. Is that bad?
Yes,
Yeah, let
you
me do
are.
it.
Oh, weird. Okay, so then
There you go.
why wouldn't?
Reroll.
Okay.
That's weird that I can't do it.
Watch,
then.
you're gonna get a nat 1 again for the 4th time today.
Holy shit, dude.
Oh my god.
Baby!
Meta,
You,
Having that
you-
one
you-
set.
you owe me 1,500 points or something.
Meta, I'm gonna need you to shut your mouth next time you want someone to like potentially re-roll stuff.
What?
This reminds me, I think I'm the one who's rolled the most
Meta,
nat
you
ones.
just jinxed it.
Thanks,
Come
Frodo, for
on.
the resub.
Hang on.
So
I already
okay,
done
we-
reroll nat 1. We can't do anything.
Yeah, you only get 1.
We're out. That
Voltaire,
is
how
locked
do you
in.
roll back-to-back nat 1s twice?
I'm just that good, okay? I'm
It
just
just works.
Voltaire,
built-
Voltaire, thing happens.
My seizure?
No, the thing.
I have to close my eyes, is what you're saying?
No, the road back, the way back.
Oh.
And then you're also gonna get this impressed very heavily into you. Wow, you're kind of just like held. But he flinches visibly. Continue.
I don't know too much about orbs that you stare into that grant you glimpses into the future. I know of staffs and swords that can do many things, but I do not know of anything of this orb.
Maybe this previous person knows.
Maybe. Or if not, we could try one. If Tremius ends up being a waste of time, we can always see if one of his many pieces knows anything.
Hey,
He might have stripped the memory from his brain. Anyways, are we all prepared?
I am.
mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, what? Sure, whatever you say.
Are we prepared to go to the Shadow Realm?
Yeah.
Hey, Callion's here. Rosario's here, rather. He's
Hi,
not happy about
Rosario.
Tremius.
I'm glad that someone else is not a fan of Premius.
And we vadavoom over to the Shadow Realm and Tremius for a meeting. Once I find where the frick you guys are.
Yeah, simply put, once you guys say you're ready to go, John Salva's arm just splits open and blood trickles over the mushrooms, and this weird dark portal appears there.
That can't be healthy.
It is not healthy to have a thing living inside of you, but we have made
Yeah.
our peace with each other.
Bottom left. And you see a giant tree man tending to the glowing flowers in the grove, slowly walking between them.
Hello.
Who dare pass upon this grove?
Hi, Trebius. I've come to return your hammer.
A little.
People have come to talk to you.
Huh.
Yes.
I didn't think the name was literal.
Again, you bring me. Alright. The company you keep.
And Andreas
John's
is like, oh
Alva.
shit, he actually is here. And he's like hiding behind the trees.
Johnzalva.
Hmm?
We will discuss this on your next performance review.
I'm aware. But they have a question on a thing that is beyond my understanding, and it should seldom be left alone.
And what would that be?
A crystal that takes happiness away from people.
That
Olrak
sounds
isn't here, Jehovah.
miserable. We need to get everybody here.
Yeah, but I've been here
There
the
you go.
whole time.
This isn't a game changer episode.
Mm.
Alright.
The crystal has parasites that feed on happy memories and siphon the power away to something else.
Oh god, I have a minor problem.
Oh.
What's up?
That's the Dragonheart Elven.
Yes?
Do you have a name for your thing?
The thing in me?
Yeah. I don't know if we've given you a name at any point in the past.
Hold on.
I didn't see anything in the little armor thingy, but I want to double check.
No, if it's on a thing, I know where it is. It's just, like I said, hold on.
Yep.
I didn't think I needed to open this page, but alright. I tend to open this ahead of time if I have to open this page.
Is it an Alvin page?
Yes.
Oh god, I feel your pain. I don't like opening his page.
Yeah, you don't want to open his page because because of how complicated it's become. Do you want me to whisper it to you?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Do you have a specific one? Do you want me to whisper this to you, or just the?
The GM one is me. I have a
You
thingy
realize
after
that
my
it
N
doesn't.
for some reason.
Yeah, that has been there.
Yeah. God damn it! I fucking hate myself.
That's the one that I have.
Yeah,
Are you
no,
wanting the one?
no,
of
no.
the
That's
other
the right
or-
one.
Okay.
It says. It sounds like one of the tools of the artifact Krakeran. Used it to shut down resistance to his empires and feed his expansion. It's a great weapon of war and in peacetime. When deployed properly, I thought it had been lost in the war.
Sounds like they have found this.
Meta, is there anything about that just gets on my nerves?
1 second. I need you to look at your whisper.
Does my thing?
Uh-huh.
No.
Okay, well, 1 second. In the war between Krakeran and Rix 2,000 years ago,
Yes.
if you have that in your possession, I would be very careful.
We have been pretty careful with it. Yeah, we've got it secured.
Yeah, it's not gonna contaminate anything or hurt anyone while it's in the box.
It's in the box.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? Do you know who it's currently feeding?
They do not. They wish to figure out who it is connected to.
Right.
And if possible, either we can kill the thing that it's connected to, or we just sever the connection.
He is going to have to roll, honestly. The fuck did I put my dice? There we go. He says, I can trace it back. It goes to the material plane, but I lose the connection at the city. I do not wish to venture my consciousness there. Not
What
with the
city?
chaos. The city. One second. God damn it! I had this so much bullshit. I'm pretty sure I remember, but I'm not 100%. Okay. From the only competent one from your old group, Thalarak. His city, though, it teems with magic so much these days. I cannot see quite where it terminates.
So you speak of Say Falls, Tremius.
Correct. If that's how you mortals or former mortals refer to it.
Back to Safe Falls would seem.
Safe Falls? Or do you mean another city?
Tremius says that the source of the being that is feeding off of your crystal is inside of Say Falls.
What about Ulford?
Ulford?
Yes.
Are you speaking of the city to the north?
Yes, Tremius. Is it maybe an Ulford instead, or is it Safe Falls?
It sounds like I should know something here, and that you might be trying to tell me that I might be forgetting. So whisper me something that you're trying to.
Wait, no, not Ulford. Fendal. Fendal.
Is there something specifically that I'm forgetting about that, or is this a thing that you're thinking of?
I just whispered it here. That's why Voltaire wants to know. And I meant to say Fendal earlier.
Oh. You know, that would make more sense. You are right. No, it goes back to Fendal.
Fendal, then, Tremius?
Yes.
Foul place.
Also, I need to now. Okay, continue.
Alright. Hate that place.
Why do you hate it so?
I just do.
It seems strange to hate an entire city for no reason. Roll deception.
Okay. Voltaire has a reason he throughout.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, deception. An 18. Not all that good a roll.
Let's see what he rolls. You're surprisingly fine. Continue along your way. He just kind of stares at you.
The major's there. We were trying to teleport down to Safe Falls before Overak ruled it, and they got upset at me. We did something that happened.
Wait. What happened that they got mad at you?
I think I might have said that they were, like, price gouging us, and then they charged extra for me. This was way back. We're closer to when I first met Thalrak, Overak, Jordael.
Get a bit of a temper.
Yeah. Bit of a temper.
Imagine it. This is Voltaire that you see before you is the more stable version of Voltaire.
That doesn't surprise me.
Was there more than the artifact?
Most of the artifact, because I don't have a need for it right now, and I feel like you should be able to hold on to it better than I am.
Well,
Tarek is
it
going to
connects
offer...
to the city it's
No,
built.
I'm not talking about the crystal. I'm talking about this. And
Oh.
Tarek is going to pull out Tremus's hammer that he's had for so long, and he's going to be like, here, you can take this back.
Well, thank you for returning it. Very few mortals remember to return to the Fae.
I mean, I'd rather keep it in somewhat decent hands rather than potentially get stolen by another mortal. Because, God forbid, mortals. And yes, I know I'm talking on behalf of one. Yes, I know, Voltaire, the irony is not lost on me. You of all people should know that mortals kinda suck for the most part.
Yes. Especially that incessant motherfucker. I swear to God, why my boss works with him is beyond me. Drugs on the fucking job every fucking day.
Oh yeah.
I don't. How HR is fine with this is beyond me.
And I can't tell if this is still in character or not at this point.
It is.
That's the thing. Oh yes, take her out.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I would
Carry
think.
on, then.
I would think. My God would want to keep things on the straight and narrow. Especially with the new god in the Pantheon.
Does it work now?
There's a new god.
Yes. 1 second.
What is
I got
one
to
get
go.
to
I swear, it's Icaraf.
like, did they just declare themselves a god? How does that work?
They were chosen.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, wasn't it a god chosen by...
Dragonheart, I'm gonna send you a thing. Actually, I'm gonna send.
Because it was a god chosen by... Fuck, it's Barteo. Barteo
Yeah.
chose a god to rescend, didn't he?
Yes. Yes, he did. He says, Barteo, ever looking for companionship in his travels. It seems the party took the attention of his favorite playmate. Do you remember what the name of the gnome god is, Dragonheart?
Strongly?
It's not Stromboli. Stromboli is order.
Adavar.
Adavar
Adavar?
now has to watch and oversee as his gnomes spread out throughout the lands. And Barteo grew lonely and found a soul wandering. A soul. A friend. What he told me is there is a new star in the sky, shining with a dim and sorrowful light. He was once a mortal like you, who drowned his woes in wine and song. He did not belong to any flock or creed, but wandered the world alone and lost. Now he has ascended to the divine realm, but still feels the pain of his past lives. He is the patron of misfits and outcasts, those who have no place or purpose in this world. He calls to you in your dreams, but he does not reveal his name or face. He is a mystery, a riddle, a paradox. Seek him if you dare, but beware his secrets and his wrath. And let me put in the chat here what actually goes along with him.
mean, God of Misfitness and Outcast does sound like my kind of god, but
There you go.
so what is that stat block there?
That
What if
is
you-
how you get modified if you choose to attune to that god.
Okay.
+2 strength, -2 intelligence, +2 con, -2 charisma.
And your
I think
ability
that's
to
time
cast.
out one.
Yep.
Damn.
What do you guys have to say? What are you doing? Questions, concerns?
Oh, Chris, I do have one question. Oh, unless someone else would go first.
No, go first.
Grimo takes out his arm and screams.
Walter walks over to Grimo and just yanks him backwards.
Nope.
Okay,
And is like, cover. If you want to fight that, you can.
great.
It'd be athletics against your acrobatics.
Alright. Wait, I roll athletics?
You roll either one, athletics or acrobatics, and you have to beat a 31.
I don't think he
You're not
can.
20, you're fine.
Yeah.
That's close. Not close
Yeah,
enough.
almost
but
in that
close.
20. He just kind of yanks him out and like covers his mouth. You don't have any questions, Grimo.
Trust me, I think this is for the best this time.
Okay.
And he lets Grimo go slowly. And he's like, watching him.
Why can't you not ask about the orb? I want to know about it.
You don't have an orb, Grimo.
Yes, I do. It comes in the future.
No, you don't have any orb, Grimo.
He's not gonna. He doesn't understand.
Nope.
We're saying this in front of Tremius.
I know. So just wait with the raw eye too while we're at it. Just
Why can't I not ask Kirby about my orb?
oh, God damn it.
To be okay, right? That's just none of Tremius's business.
It's not exactly. He can't help you with that.
Oh, okay.
You know, Tremius is either, my suspicion is Tremius is either going to be the worst in one of two ways. He's going to antagonize us, or he's just not going to care.
And Andreas, what brings you yourself here?
I'm, I'm just following orders as I go around. It's as I do all the time.
Do you still have your connections in Erford?
I have many connections out there with a couple of elves that you live there.
I think it's time we reined in the churches before we have another Novostian church on our hands.
Another Rorschach incident. Good. Let's not have that.
But unfortunately, it will require I take your traveling companion from you.
Which one?
Andreas. We have
He's
had
taking-
dealings in the past. Out of character, he's just swapping characters to somebody who.
I figured.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as Andreas wants to go with you, I'm not gonna fight it. Though, did you ever tell us if we could sever the connection of that gem to its feeding host?
We need to kill the person. I think you need to kill the person. I think is what you were saying.
Okay.
It seems to be feeding the city itself.
So we gotta kill the city.
That's certainly a hammer way of looking at the situation.
Number 4, here we come.
That or I convert them all to Moradin.
That's not how Fendel works. I'll explain it to you later.
And Tremius kind of turns his head at Voltaire, kind of like cocks his head to the side when he says that. Yeah.
I read a lot of books.
I'm surprised you can read.
No, that's fair.
Ba-da-ba.
Andreas, I'm so sad you're leaving. Look, I'm dying.
You are not sad that I am leaving. You do not need to lie.
Andreas, I am grateful that you got me out of that hole that I was stuck in when I had no memory.
No worries. But I have to go to places very often, so it was bound to happen eventually.
And I guess meet you, Bagman.
Nice to meet you too, little dragon.
And the one controlling influence over Grimo has now left the party.
That's fine.
I'm sure that'll be
I'm
okay.
in no controlling influence soon enough.
So, do you have anything else?
And I think we know where we need to go next. We just got to figure out what we're going to do once we get there.
Yeah, and so like Andreas would answer, it's like as long as Andreas is fine with it, and Andreas would be like, it's fine. Plus, technically, he's part of the reason why I'm still alive, so I can't really argue with him.
I'm just making sure that you're consenting in this agreement as well. That's all. That's all that matters.
Technically, he's like the intermediate boss between my bosses, so
So he's the regional supervisor.
yeah.
Out of character, Dragonheart. We also have the new person coming in, so I don't know if you have a new character already lined up, or if whatever's going on, but if you wanted to collaborate with them, because you'll probably come in together.
Okay.
You don't have to, but it's an opportunity if you want to shake it.
It will make it easier because I don't know where this character would be.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll talk to you about it.
Perfect. All right. So, do we have anything else to ask of Tremius, or are we on our way to Fendal? Well, back to the forest first.
Tarek has nothing.
I wanted to try asking Tremius about the orb again.
Okay.
Okay. You just Grimo, and then I will respond accordingly.
Grimo wants to try to take out the orb and wants to ask if he knows of any future telling orbs that may have some kind of deity in it.
Give me a second as he's talking. Let's see.
I'm sure it does.
Does 38 hit? Okay, you take 16 damage as Walter just punches you down. Oh, I'm sorry.
I slipped.
Whoops, sorry.
Yeah, I'm just
Like
picturing that scene where Hulk punches Thor and Thor just disappears on
Yeah.
screen. Just whoonk.
Boom.
That was bad, wasn't it? We shouldn't have done that.
What?
Voltaire, I understand
Jingle.
the reason, man, but come on.
I have access to some powerful fire spells.
What?
Don't ever get that.
I'm so sorry, Grimo.
I am so sorry. I was acting on instinct alone.
Why are you hurting your friend?
My nerve snapped. He shocked me.
I thought he was a fire dragon, not a
He scared me.
lightning dragon.
Thalrak,
I was scared.
dysfunctional family as always, I see.
That has
Hey,
not
Grimo
changed.
test immolation next time Voltaire hits me.
Who said I call them family?
Oh, traveling companions.
Yeah. Look, I feel it. I just let them get this out of their system, and they're like kids. You sometimes gotta let them fight a little bit, let them sort out their differences. I'll step in if someone becomes bleeding or unconscious a little bit.
And then everybody make a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Everyone.
Everyone except for Jonzalva and Halvia.
He said wisdom?
Yeah.
That's a 20.
Of course, I roll low for the second one.
Yeah, same.
Grimo's wisdom is not great.
Yeah, and this is a particularly high roll, so everything goes black. And because you just hear a grunt from Tremius and a snap. And
Oh, shit.
Jadzalva, Halvia, you're left here. You just see them all wink out of existence.
Oh god.
And I gotta find where
Wouldn't Andreas be staying with Tremius?
Oh yes, Andreas stays behind, of course. Yes, sorry. Good call. Why can I never find anything?
So, are we just... What, did you say that, like, we're... Oh, okay.
I think we just got
And
teleported against our will.
you are back in the no. Oh God, Jesus! You guys are
Andreas
all
is gone. I already laid it. He's good.
in the
Why am I so
forest.
huge?
Have you been working out?
Yeah.
Getting real swole.
That's why he has the ASI to strength.
I'm glad Voltaire
Oh,
not
God.
in a tree. Voltaire should stay in the tree.
Voltaire can stay in the tree, and you all wink back in the middle of a forest.
Oh. Grimo, I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Next time you hit Grimo, you will burn.
Don't no, Grimo.
Sure, buddy. You
Children,
tell me
stop
stuff.
fighting. Father has a headache.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
Forest will burn.
Okay.
Everyone will burn.
Thalrak,
Roll
roll survival.
Oh, I gotta roll survival? Okay. Where's my survival?
You don't fucking know. Choose a
I can always
direction.
fly up.
I don't know where we're at.
Can I try survival also? See if I doubt I'll be able to do any better, but
At disadvantage.
alright.
There's a reason he was standard and you're at disadvantage. It's just I won't tell you why.
This is gonna suck.
Oh no. Yeah, no.
Yeah, look at that.
People can try and get a view of the area from above.
Yes. Voltaire starts flying upward. Come on, Grimo.
You guys
follow
see a city in the distance, a few miles to the north. A city with a giant crystal tower sticking out of an existing tower. And a graveyard with giant pools of water in it.
Hey, Krokage.
Hold on. It has been like 15 days to get us to the forest. Are we sure that crystal tower is as brilliant? Because it should be withering away.
Yeah, that thing you planted should have killed it, right?
Oh,
Like
that
a
is a
week
good
or-
call. You
Like 2 to
forgot
3
it.
weeks is what you said.
Yeah,
would
if it
take
has
to
been that
get
long.
it.
Yeah, no, the crystal tower would be destroyed. Would be like gone.
Did it like
Powderified.
disintegrate or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Alvin, at this point in the timeline, your tower would have been withering. God, we don't have a mini still to deal. Motherfucker, we don't know what's happened to this tower. We're cutting here. Dragonheart.
Right.
We need to discuss some shit.
Mhm.
Clearly.
It's not having fun.
As you two clear the tree line, you find
You find
Yeah,
something. Dun
you
dun
find the end, you find
dun.
the end credits for the episode.
Yeah, exactly. We got 13 minutes left. We're close to the end of the session. I think we're good. Thanks everyone for watching. 32 loot points for everybody. We'll have points those go back in eventually. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. We will see you tomorrow for party 3 and next week for both parties.